Welcome to the Courage Barbell Unlimited podcast with your host, legendary powerlifter and strength athlete, Chad Ikes. For most, the journey of strength starts in the gym, but should inevitably expand through all aspects of life. Join us as we discuss all things strength. Now, here's your host, Chad Ikes.
Hey everybody, we're back again, and we're kind of revamping the quote section. So I haven't really done one for a little bit, but I decided, since my episode with Amber Hansen was so good, that I'm going to bring her on for the quote section, and she's going to be my host and girlfriend, but they're not really tied together. So we got Amber's picked a quote this time, and I'm going to let her read that, and we're just going to talk about it.
All right, let's dive in. All right, so this one's from Carrie Fischer, Princess Leia. You
can't go wrong with a Princess Leia quote.
You don't know who that is. Just go ahead and sign off right now. All right, here we go. Stay afraid, but do it anyway. What's important is the action. You don't have to wait to be confident. Just do it, and eventually the confidence will follow. Good, right?
I really like that one.
Me too. Why do you like it?
So, because I think for me, if there's no fear, if you're doing something and there's no fear, like even if it's like some extreme jumping out of a plane, but you have no fear of it, well, then what really is the challenge? Mm-hmm. And who's more impressive, the one that does it or the one that overcomes fear to do it? Mm-hmm. And I think fear is a good thing, because I think fear makes us focus. It makes us think it through. Instead of just acting, we spend more time and we work harder at it. And basically, to me, what she's saying is that it's the action that's important. Like it's not really the fear, it's going through with it. Mm-hmm. And if I also like the confidence portion of it, you don't always have to have confidence to do stuff. Like I've done plenty of stuff that I wasn't totally confident in, but I'm like, dude, I got to throw my balls out there and like go for it. Because if I don't go for it, you're never going to make nothing. And the more you go for it and the more you try things, the more confidence you build.
Yeah.
Like if you go, I'm going to wait till I'm confident to do that competition. Mm-hmm. It's never going to fucking happen, because you're not doing competitions to build the confidence.
Right. I can't tell you how many times I've heard, oh, I'm not strong enough to compete yet, or I want my numbers to be at a certain place before I compete. No, that's so silly. Just do it. And then what happens, my favorite part of this is the end part, that when she says, just do it, and eventually the confidence will follow. Think about after that first meet, or after you jump out of a plane and you're like, oh, I could do that. I could do that again.
That wasn't so bad. I did good.
Exactly.
Well, the funny part about that is my very first competition, like I wanted to do powerlifting for a long time. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough.
Oh, you were one of those?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm like, when I can do this, I'll do a meet. And I happened to be at a gym with Raul Lopez and Wade Jensen. And I didn't even really know them, but they came up and they're like, hey, we're putting on this bench press competition and we want you to do it. And I go, oh, I would love to come to that, dude. I would watch that in a heartbeat. Like, when is it? And they're like, it's 2 weeks away, but you're not watching. Like, you're competing in it. And I'm like, huh? What? I go, no, I can't get ready in 2 weeks. They're like, trust me, you're already ready.
Fine.
And I still blame them to this day for starting this whole journey. And yeah, I went to it and I had a blast, and I met, like, I actually ended up taking second, but like one of my friends, Cyril Lewis, actually benched like 550 or something. And I was like, oh my God, like, look, that's awesome. And I my mom went to it and I go, Mom, look at him. I want to be that big. I want to be as big as that dude.
Little did you know.
Yeah. And so, like, I mean, basically I didn't have the confidence to do it. I thought I had to be somewhere else. I kind of got talked into it and then walked away from it going, oh, I can do this.
Yeah. That's an important piece that's not discussed in this. is the external support that you might get, especially in powerlifting.
Yeah.
People are to do things because they want competition themselves. Can't tell you how many times that I've like urged someone to put a pair of briefs on, or like, yeah, you could do it, sign up for that, absolutely, because that's just growing the sport, and that's what they did to you. That's what my did to me when I showed up at the Dirty Gym the first time. They said, hey, team's doing a contest this date, you're doing it, and you just didn't really have a choice.
Yeah. And did you feel when they said that, did you be like, oh yeah, I can do it?
God, no.
You're just like, well, these people think I can do it, so
they have some sort of faith in you or confidence in you, so that you might not need to have that confidence in yourself right away, but if other people have it in you, like, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to start. And again, like she said, who goes into their first meet? I mean, truly, who goes into their first meet truly confident? Yeah, some people play it off, but how many people go in truly confident?
I would love to find someone who did and talk to them.
I'll bet I could go deep enough to find out that they weren't really all that. They were convincing themselves they were.
Just dig in a little bit.
Yeah.
Find the cause.
Because, I mean, even if you go in strong, like, you don't really know the rules. You've never seen it. Like,
factors externally.
Yeah. How to warm up, how to perform the best, the 3 attempts. I mean, all the rules. There's a shit ton of rules.
Yeah.
So I say Princess Leia did a decent job on this one.
Yeah. Also, she's a Frenchie mom. In case you didn't know, she has or had French bulldogs.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. See, fun fact.
Crushing it. Yeah, that's a good one.
So we're going to end with that one today. It's pretty simple, but I think there's a lot to it. And that's one of the reasons I like quotes, because it's a short couple sentences, which is right along with my ADD. I can focus for a couple sentences, but then if it stays with you and you think about it all day long, and like, there's way more than just 2 sentences if you go deep into it. Mm-hmm. So that was an awesome quote, babe.
Good one.
All right, guys, until next time, thanks for listening, and we got more coming for you.
Thanks for listening to the Courage Barbell Unlimited podcast. For more information, please visit CourageBarbell.com. Until next time.